Yukon Chamber of Mines' 48th Annual Yukon Geoscience Forum and Trade Show celebrates and showcases Yukon's modern, responsible, and innovative resource industry. As we continue to prioritize the health and safety of Yukoners and our communities during the global pandemic, we are pleased to connect virtually and continue to honor the significant contributions to the advancement of Yukon's mineral exploration and mining industry.
My name is Ed Peart, and I'm the president of the Yukon Chamber of Mines. I would like to recognize we're on the traditional territories of the Tahltan Council and the Kwanlin Dun First Nation. I want to welcome you to the 48th Annual Yukon Geoscience Trade Show and Forum, to the Alcan Air and Northwest Tel Awards Gala. The Chamber of Mines is very proud of the work we've done over the last year and will continue to do, which includes hosting tonight's awards gala to recognize and celebrate those within our industry who are making a significantly positive impact. It's important to recognize excellence in Yukon mining, even under today's circumstances that we're currently in. Thank you to the Chamber staff and Board of Directors, and congratulations to everyone who's worked so hard over the past few months to make this very important evening possible. And of course, thank you to BMC Minerals and to the Yukon government for all of your support, and to all of our valued sponsors. Your support is greatly appreciated and truly reflects our community's ability to come together to achieve a common goal. As many of you know, last week the Yukon Chamber of Mines annual general meeting was held, and my term as president will continue. It's been an honor and a pleasure, really, to represent the Chamber of Mines and represent the membership, with a very rewarding year for me as the organization has navigated the significant challenges facing our industry as a pandemic grips the world. We have an equally challenging year ahead of us, but a rewarding year ahead of us, and I'm eager to get to work. As we all work together and look ahead to the coming year, I feel good that we all truly want the same thing, which is a healthy and vibrant territory with opportunities for our children and for their children. And this health and vibrancy relies in part on the invaluable contributions that mining makes to our community at a time when the community needs our support the most. Early on in the COVID-19 pandemic, Yukon's mining community came together to address issues of common importance related to the pandemic, which were moving at an incredible speed. The Yukon Chamber of Mines came together with its partner organizations to form the Yukon Mineral Industry Collective, or YMIC, as it's affectionately known. This group consisted of the Yukon Chamber of Mines, Yukon Producers Group, Klondike Placer Miners Association, Yukon Women in Mining, Yukon Prospectors Association, and the Yukon Minerals Advisory Board, and was chaired by Laura Lee Johnstone. YMIC was designed to deal with COVID-19 specifically in a single voice, where we could collectively deal with COVID as it evolved. I would be remiss if I didn't take an opportunity to thank every one of the collective members, their organizations, who put countless hours into a rapidly evolving situation and continues to evolve. This was done on behalf of Yukon's mining industry. At this time, I'd also like to thank the individuals who have volunteered their time and their talents on the Yukon Chamber of Mines board this past year. Thank you to Chris Cormier, Andrew Karn, Mike Berkey, Sue Craig, Laura Lee Johnstone, Al Nixon, Al Doherty, Grant Allen, Colin Asseltine, Brooke Rudolph, and Bill Mann. I've greatly appreciated your invaluable contributions and support this past year, as we've all punched well above our weight. I look forward to working with the new board of directors moving forward, and I of course look forward to meeting many of you if I haven't already. We'll likely have to do that virtually for a while, but I suspect that's all doable. In closing, I encourage all Chamber members to continue to support the Chamber and our related activities while making your voice heard, so that you can help shape our organization moving forward. How you can do that can come in many forms. Myself, the board, staff, we're all available whenever you need us, and we appreciate your input into the work that we do. Congratulations to all the award recipients tonight, and thank you again for attending. I hope the Geoscience Conference is working well for you in its virtual format. Thank you very much.
The Yukon Geoscience 2020 Awards are brought to you by our title sponsors, Alcan Air and Northwest Tel.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Wendy Taylor. For those of you I haven't met, I'm with Alcan Air. I have to say we're incredibly proud to sponsor the Geoscience banquet again this year, as we have done for many years in the past. It's really disheartening that we aren't able to get together here in Whitehorse, Yukon for the annual general meeting, but I have to say, my experience has been many of us in the industry have found ways to work together virtually, online, on the phone, to keep moving our industry forward despite all the challenges of COVID-19. And it's just another example of what a great industry we get to be a part of. So for those of you I haven't met, Alcan Air was founded over 4 decades ago in the Yukon, and for each and every one of those years we've served the industry of exploration and mining in our territory. And I want to share with you that all of us at Alcan Air that live in the territory do so by choice. We love this community, we love the territory, and we wouldn't get to live here if you weren't continuing to engage and invest in Yukon. So, on behalf of our Alcan family, I want to do what I've done in past years, and that is really raise a glass. And I'm not with you tonight, so if you could all do that for me, raise a glass, toast the people beside you. Thank you so much for continuing to come back to the territory year after year and help move forward the greatest economy we have in Yukon. Have a great night, and I sure hope I get to see all of you in person this time next year. Good night.
Hello, and good evening. I'm Curtis Shaw, President of Northwest Hill. We're very fortunate to be able to gather here tonight, and I'd like to acknowledge we're doing so on the traditional territory of the Kwanlindun First Nation and the Tonquatchin Council. I'd like to thank the Chamber of Mines and all the folks that collaborated to keep the Yukon Geosciences show alive this year. It's a great opportunity to connect with each other. We're proud to co-sponsor this event tonight with Alcan Air, and I want to congratulate all the winners presented here later tonight. Northwest Hill connects mines across the north in very remote areas of the Yukon. We're proud of the partnerships we've had over the years, and we look forward to continuing those partnerships and building new ones with the mining industry. I hope everyone here has a delicious dinner tonight and a safe night. Thank you for your attendance, and again, thank you to the Chamber of Mines. Have a good evening.
The Prospector of the Year award honors a Yukon prospector who has made a significant discovery in recent years and/or has contributed substantially to Yukon's geological and mineralogical knowledge base. Recipients are also recognized for promoting the positive aspects of mining and exploration, both quartz and placer, to Yukon's governing bodies and Yukoners in general. Jody Gibson is a professional geologist and is recognized for his dedication, hard work, and contribution over many years, representing more than a single discovery, but rather the collective success in identifying and expanding Yukon's mineral wealth on a regional scale. Jody was project manager on the White Gold Project for Underworld Resources in 2009, at the time of the discovery hole, contributing to sparking Yukon's new gold rush. In 2012, he was project manager for the QV project held by Comstock Metals, which also led to the delineation of a deposit. The Yukon has benefited greatly from his diligence and expertise.
Hi everyone, I wish I could be there, but I'm currently down in California finishing off a drill program on our Mojave project. I want to thank the Yukon Prospectors Association for this award. I am beyond honored and cannot put into words what this means to me. The entire reason I'm a geologist is my dad was a recreational prospector, and I grew up in Tennessee, so grew up in East Tennessee, Northern Georgia, North Carolina with a gold pan in my hand. The president of the club we are associated with, a gentleman named George Buzzard Massey, always quoted Robert Service' Spell of the Yukon. And so as a 9-year-old kid, I'd already loved gold, loved prospecting, and memorized the Spell of the Yukon when I was 9. And it's that combination why I'm a geologist today. And so I feel blessed and honored to have been working in the Yukon over the last decade. I look forward to continue working for several more years, and may luck be on my side and I can continue to make discoveries. Just a ton of people to say thank you to, but specifically all the geologists I've ever worked with. I've learned something from all of you, but specifically Gene Poulter, Mike Cooley, Lamont Leatherman, Isaac Fage, and all the guys with the Ground Truth crews. Of course, Sean Ryan, who staked all the original claims that I've worked on. And, lastly and most importantly, my wife and family who put up with me being gone for weeks and sometimes months at a time in what I consider my second home in the Yukon. So much more to say, but I'm running out of time. So thank you again for this award, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2021.
The Yukon Geoscience 2020 Member Award honors a Yukon Chamber of Mines member, either an individual or a corporation, who has undertaken mineral exploration or development activities in the Yukon within the last 12 months, and who has exemplified modern development practices by contributing toward the development of healthier communities, protecting the natural environment, and helping to develop a vibrant economy for present and future generations. Laura Lee Johnstone has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to advancing Yukon's mineral industry for many years. Laura Lee volunteers as a director for the Yukon Chamber of Mines and Yukon Women in Mining Boards, and as chair of the newly established Yukon Mineral Industry Collective. Through these roles, she is able to advocate on behalf of industry and communities, addressing issues and challenges and proactively proposing solutions to support the health and safety of all Yukoners, while mitigating the impact of COVID-19 on our industry, economy, and communities. In the early days of the global pandemic, Laura Lee spearheaded a team from Core Silvertip to support the community initiative, the Watson Lake Hearts and Hands program, working with community members to bring 75 meals per day, 5 days a week, to those in need. Laura Lee's perspective and practices for nearly 2 decades have embodied leading environmental, social, and governance values, acting as a trailblazer and setting the bar for best practices today and for future generations.
Good evening. My name is Laura Lee Johnstone. I'm the Director of Permitting and Sustainability for Core Silvertip. It is truly an honor to have been nominated and receive this award. Some of the work that we were able to do during the troubling times of COVID in the early stages when folks were needing to stay home was to get involved in Watson Lake Helping Hands. We were able to provide meals to the community with the help of some amazing volunteers, and it was truly an honor to have been part of that process. Watson Lake is a very important place to me, having grown up in the area. In addition, I was able to participate in the Yukon Mining Industry Collective and support Yukon government and bring together our industry leaders to work with government to try and find ways to move forward through COVID in a safe manner for all communities. I'm truly honored to have been part of all of this process and work with some amazing people. Thank you.
The Yukon Geoscience 2020 Community Award honors a Yukon Chamber of Mines member, either an individual, corporation, or government department, federal, First Nation, territorial, or municipal, who has made a significant contribution to the advancement of a sustainable and responsible Yukon mining industry. Jeff Bond has contributed significantly to promoting best practices in Yukon's placer mining community. His hands-on approach to visiting active mines has allowed him to share his insights on best practices in mining techniques, progressive reclamation, and created an enhanced understanding of placer deposit geology. Jeff Bond is also the winner of the Provincial and Territorial Geologist Medal for 2020. This medal is awarded annually to an individual who has produced outstanding work at one of Canada's provincial or territorial geological surveys and recognizes major contributions in the area of geoscience research. Jeff is recognized for his contribution to scientific advancements in the understanding of Beringia and its paleoclimate and application of his knowledge to placer exploration, aiding in the discovery of new pay channels and improved gold recoveries. He is also recognized for his valuable input into the development of policies around wetlands management and public lectures and interpretive hikes that have captured the public's imagination.
Hello everyone, and thank you very much for recognizing me for this award. both for the provincial medal as well as the community award via the Chamber of Mines. It's been an absolute pleasure working with the placer mining industry these last few years and really getting to know people and trying to help them out in the best way possible. It's extremely gratifying work, and I look forward to continuing working within the industry for many years to come. Thanks very much for this recognition, and enjoy your Geoscience Forum.
The Yukon Geoscience 2020 First Nation in Mining Award honors the contribution made by the Yukon First Nation individual, business, development corporation, or government to the advancement of a sustainable and responsible Yukon mining industry.
Good evening. I'm Delmer Washington, Vice President of Yukon First Nation Chamber of Commerce. It's my pleasure to jointly present the First Nations in Mining Award with the Yukon Chamber of Mines. We are honored to recognize the innovation, hard work, and commitment of Yukon First Nations, who are partners and leaders in Yukon's mining industry. Please join us in congratulating this year's recipient, Dena Nazedi Development Corporation. Thank you.
Ross River Dena Council's Dena Nazedi Development Corporation, or DNDC, credits the 26 community jobs created by their corporation and the very strong growth of their businesses this last year to the leadership of their CEO, Stanley Knoll, and the management team, as well as to industry and government partners who wanted to collaborate and find successes. Today, their customers trust them and work with them, including many individuals and companies from Yukon's mining and remediation industries. Dena Nazedi Development Corporation owns Tutolini Petroleum, Dena Cho Environmental, DNDC Camp Services, DNDC Construction Services, and has a new limited partnership that's invested throughout the Yukon and North America. The corporation's successes and growth has allowed the company to hire community members and support more than 20 youth and underemployed individuals in training initiatives this past 12 months, provide more than $100,000 in community events and sponsorship initiatives, and to host a community summer student employment program that hired 9 full-time young people for environmental training positions in summer 2020.
Hi, I'm Stan Knoll. I'm the CEO for Dena Nazedi Development Corporation, Ross River Dena Council's business. We have Tutolini Petroleum, Dena Cho Environmental, Camp Services and Construction. It is a real honor and a real privilege to have been both nominated and accept the award for First Nations in mining. Our company has worked incredibly hard, but more importantly, our people have worked really hard over the last number of years to build our companies. To be recognized by both our peers and the mining industry, the people we serve, is a real honor. Thank you for the award.
Hi, I'm Stu Van Bibber on behalf of Dena Nazedi Development Corporation and Dena Cho Environmental Remediation. I'd like to thank Yukon Chamber of Mines for this opportunity and this award, and I'd like to thank on behalf of Ross River Dena Council, elders, and our incredible staff. Thank you so much for your hard work this year. Thank you very much.